Yo, how's it going? It's Captain. The light is a little weird right now, but I'm gonna be talking about this album from JID. God does like ugly or something like that. I think that's what it's called. Um, Listen, this album pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. It sold 32K first week, which I believe is one of JID's biggest first week sales. Which again, congratulations, this album is very interesting. I think that it has a lot of high points, a lot of lows. So let me pull up the track list and let's just talk about it a little bit. I want to talk about this album is bad. Again, I ain't gonna lie. I know I got on the Juice World, Jesus Christ, Joey Badass ass about it, but this album cover kind of blows. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I don't know what's going on. It's a little too much going on. I don't like this album cover at all. I need to get that off my chest before we start getting into it. But first song, You Ugly. This is a good track. Pretty good. A lot of good energy. I'm liking the West Side Gun, backing voices and all that, and he has this like little rhythmic, little talking point. He kind of feels like a little like DJ drama, kind of ushering you into, JID's verses. It's very impactful. I feel like this is actually a very interesting intro compared to a lot of his other intros. It's a lot more like, it's cool. I like it. We get into the next song, Glory. Glory is, again, it just boom, it hits you in the face with a lot of interesting flows. I like the instrumental on this one. I really like how, determined he sounds on this one. He's very energetic. The flows are immaculate. I think the bars are pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's no real standout bars for me. And a lot of the times when I am listening to rappers who do rap fast, it's very hard to get a lot of the lyrics and a lot of the what's names at once. And again, me personally, how I listen to music isn't necessarily just lyrics, despite me being a very lyric heavy guy. It's more so about how these lyrics can be an ensemble to the instrumental, and I think that he does a really well job when it comes to this song in particular. The next one is Work. Although I really don't like the hook. I don't like the beat that much, and I get it. This is the song that is gonna be the hit, or is fabricated to be the hit on the album. I am not a really huge fan on this song. I'm not gonna lie. Even when it first came out, I was just kind of like, like it was a little too much for me. I do like the energy. I do like the listening, but I definitely heard better from JID. Community. This is a super hot take. This song is not good to me, and I know like this might be the track that everybody is like, all right, this is crazy, blah blah blah. I think that JID, he does a pretty good job on this one. His flow is pretty good, but I am not rocking with the Clips verses. I'm not gonna lie, like it's not really doing it. It didn't really do much for me. The hook isn't that good. I don't necessarily like this song, and I get it. It's supposed to be the one, but it ain't it. And then we got G's. G's is. I also don't really like the song either. And again, this is also just a hot take. I don't like it. I can't even explain why I don't like it. I feel like maybe the beat is just a little too off-putting. Maybe it's just the cadence. Maybe it's just the mixing. Something is just not clicking into my head. And again, I've listened to this album about 4 or 5 times before I, give my opinion out and then, put it out to the world. But I don't personally like this song. VCRs is also another song that is fine. It's okay. I like Vince Staples' verse. I like the somberness in this track. I feel like the relaxing instrumental is very nice with the contrast of such a dense and lyrically dense song. It's cool. I like it. It's nice. It's smooth. I love it. But it didn't sound like a JID song as much as this is JID hopping on the Vince Staples song, because this is the type of instrumental that I see Vince thriving on. That's why when his verse comes on, I'm just like, oh, this is beautiful, this is amazing, this is where I need to be. But it just feels kind of when JID is like the prominent figure inside the song, you know what I mean? And again, this could just be my hot take, but this is just how I feel. Skate, another song that I don't really like. This is supposed to be, I feel like this one for surely is one of those tracks where he is trying to make a smash hit, which I respect. I respect it very much. I don't like the you know, the song is called Skate. They have like a skate as instrumental. The rap is kind of like, you know, it gives you like, if you in the skating ring and you skating around, you listening to like, you know, 90s R&B or whatever, and it's like, you know, blah blah, you getting that vibe, you got a little like, you know, a little twirl and twirl and all that. I don't like it. Me personally, Earth Gang's contribution to the song is okay at best. I do like the singing somewhat, it's fine. And then we have another track on here, which is What We On. What We On is a feature with Don Toliver. I love Don Toliver. Don Toliver is the best. I don't like what they did with their vocals on this song. This is another one where I'm all like, okay, I'm seeing the ideas, I'm liking the deep voice thing, but then when it's almost halfway through the song and you're still hearing the dark, the you know, pitch down voice during pretty much the whole song, I'm just like, bro, come on, man. And it's a little disappointing. It is. We got a Wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly is another one of those love tracks. Again, you already know how I feel about love tracks. I don't like them. This one is no different from any other one. I don't like it. Black feature is cool, is decent. Ty Dolla $ign, he's always just there when it comes to these type of tracks. I appreciate him. We all appreciate him. I'm not listening to this track again. No Boo. We have JID singing again. He has a you know, he has a feature from Jessie Reyez. I'm hoping I'm saying her name right. This one is also another track where I'm just like, okay, it's fine. Again, I don't like love tracks. So again, I am always biased when I listen to these love tracks or whatever. It's just whatever. And then I heard JID speaking a little bit of Spanish inside at the end of the song. That's cool and all, it's a moment, but again, I am not listening to it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And We Vibin' is just an interlude or whatever it is. It's cool. It's okay. On my act or whatever, this is cool. I like this energy. It came back. I'm right with you. We getting lit. Baby Kia is on this one. It's a lot of, you know, great energy. I like it. It's cool. I'm right with you. And then we go right back to another singing song, which is Of Blue feature from Merba, which I actually do like. JID and her song, I think it was called Sandstorm. Sandstorm is really good. I'll be listening to that on replay, or at least I used to. But yeah, no, I am not going to JID for any of these love R&B tracks. That is just something that I'm not interested in from him. I'm not gonna lie, like, no disrespect, I'm good. Okay, K Word, it's a pretty good track. I like this one. Again, by the time when I'm hitting these tracks, I'm just like, okay, let's just end it. We good. There's enough tracks. We solid. This is pretty okay. Pastor Troy, pretty good feature. I'm happy with it. The cadence is nice. The sound is nice. I'm liking the instrumental. It's cool. And then we get to the last track, For Keeps. For Keeps is a fun track. I like this track. This is a great way to end this type of album. And I like it. I like it. So, final thoughts. I'm not gonna lie. There are a lot, and when I mean a lot, of weird, like, voice changing things that everybody is doing at the moment, and I believe that, you know, yeah, he shouldn't be doing all that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, his voice is already like super light, I mean super high pitched, and it's weird. I don't like it. Again, a lot of singing songs, heavy, a lot of heavy on singing songs, which is cool, but I'm good. Like, I'm not going to you to listen to R&B. I'm going to you to listen to like hard rap. You know what I mean? And this kind of does not deliver on that sense, and I'm a little upset about that. And then when it is rap, I am unconsciously, again, I'm saying unconsciously, I'm unconsciously thinking about his last album, which was probably his best project to date, the Forever Story. And I'm just listening to a lot of these raps and a lot of the cadences and all that, and I'm just like, man, this just feels like, you know, the songs that didn't make it onto this album and he put it on another one. Now, again, I am not saying that this album is bad. I'm just saying that I know he could do better. And I'm hoping that his next album or next project or whatever it is way better than this one and all that. But again, that is just how I feel about it. Make sure to like, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you mess with this album. Is this something that you've been listening to? Yeah, that's it, man.